2 weeks later. But yeah, you have to give it a shot and try it. The Staten Island ferry, when they crashed, remember years ago downtown? And it was serious injuries, deaths. And I was like, oh, look at it. I said, well, the Staten Island ferry. I said, wow. I said, can you imagine the boat used to be free? Now it costs an arm and a leg. Dead silence. Two people got up and walked out. I was like, my first standing ovation. Then if you remember, I don't know if you remember. Yeah, you probably do. The woman at the woman who was hit, there was an airplane. One of the Yankees was flying, taking flying lessons on the East River. And yes, exactly. But we have sports fans. Oh, I can talk to you. I know about sports. I can talk about sports. I just watched the games last week with the Patriots and the Vikings. And that guy Diggs, wasn't he something? Oh, you're not that knowledgeable. Okay. I went too far. No, I do watch the sports stuff. What the fuck was I talking about?
The guy in the plane.
Oh, yes. Maybe I do need this. And the plane went into an apartment building. The woman wasn't home. And he was killed, so was the pilot. And it turned out that the woman that lived in that apartment was the same woman who a few years earlier had been hit at the Macy's Day Parade. Remember when the lamppost? Yeah. Same woman. So I'm like, how could I make this funny? So I said, can you believe the same woman that was attacked? I mean, what is it with her? God was telling her something, bitch. You know, first you're attacked by Snoopy. And a plane flies in the air window. I mean, what'd she do? Call out sick on 9/11? I'm trying to get with the new dating scene. Yes, I'm dating a little now and then. And in fact, years ago, when it first started, you would just send a picture. Oh, hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. I love you too. I can see you. Hi, Allison. How are you? Good.
Allison, what have you doing?
You only missed the important part about no refunds. No, I can go back. Thank you so much. Mr. Ed. Bestiality. Leave it to Beaver. Bonanza. Oxygen. We did some physical humor. Annie came up. You missed it. This was a good one. I was just trying to talk about dating. I actually had a date downtown at the Monster with the guy. He was 22. And we were sitting there and I was like, you could tell nothing was working. We didn't have nothing in common. I said, you probably don't even know anything about Stonewall. And he said, yes, I do. It's happy hour from 2. Yeah, that's what I meant. You don't know anything about Stonewall. And I said, I'm not looking for any hustlers. He said, I'm into old men. I said, why? I'm not. But at first, and then the new pickup line, of course, I found out today. Very embarrassing. The guy says to me, it's okay, I use PrEP. And I said, you're so young to have hemorrhoids. I didn't even know what PrEP was. Preparation H. Now people, a lot of dating on these websites. You know, you go on these sites. It started with It started with eHarmony, I think, the straight people many years ago. And then they had one Our Time. And I'm thinking of getting my own website going called Past Our Time. Instead of filling out lots of forms about what you'd like to accomplish, what you'd like to do, it's more about, do you have prosthetics? Do they come off at night? I did put an ad recently on Grindr. I said, oxygen dependent man with hernia binder, seeking boy 18 plus. Who enjoys short walks on the weekend. Doesn't mind occasionally calling 911. And thinks a romantic dinner is popping open a couple of cans of Ensure. So that's my dating. Remember years ago when I sent around a picture, and it was one of me from like 20 years before, and this was 20 years ago. And I just put that picture there. I showed up at the guy's door, he opened it, he said, "What happened?" I'm telling you, nothing will make you soft quicker than "what happened." For years, those two words scared me, but now the only two words now that I still don't like, I think, are the most disgusting words. Last call.
Yeah.
Don't you hate last call? It means like it's over, the party's over. When you're younger, you think you have a lot of decisions to make, and then you think when you get older you're not going to have a lot of decisions to make. But you are. But you have even more decisions to make. They're just different. You know, when you're younger, it's like, do I want to go to a bar? Do I want to go to a club? When you're older, it's like, do I want to be buried or cremated? Do I want an open coffin? You know? And I think a few years ago, this rapper who died, I don't remember his name, but I thought it was so, he wanted to be standing up. And I thought, I think that's what I would like to do. You know, have a service where I'm standing up, you know, like on a slant board or something. But I want it to be like activated, voice activated. So that when the people go by, I actually say something. Thanks for coming. I never thought I'd see you here. Don't tell anybody what we did. It'd be fun to do a standing up, right?
I agree.
It's kind of like now.
Give it up if it's funny. Kind of like now. I know. I could just hear Michael before the show going, "Ted's doing how long?" I'm gonna start drinking at 4.
True.
We did have alternate plans ready. Because if I couldn't do something, if I couldn't even get it together if I wasn't feeling well, then the comics were all gonna get up and do, you know, a few minutes and say, you know, as like a tribute to Ted. Or if I died, it would have been my memorial. There's no refunds on the room. I mean, they don't give a shit. Ted dropped dead, now we're done. Too bad. The show goes on. Hi-yo! Hi-yo! I recently was talking with people about my mom, and I want to tell you a couple of my mom's stories. She passed away in 14. Miss her yet, every minute.
Indeed.
Joke. So she was very funny. So was my father, actually. I was very fortunate. I've heard a lot of people that have had bad childhoods. I feel so bad for them because I was very lucky that I had two parents who were very good to us. And but my mom was most recent, and she had a very good sense of humor, very funny. She had told me this, but this was a story between the two of them. I think Nancy, I'm going to tell. Oh, by the way, this is interactive comment. I forgot to tell you that up front. No, but I'm thinking of telling you the time when she picked me up at the train station with my sister, and they were picking me up, and it was for one of the holidays or something, and I got in the car, and my mom's husband had just retired, and so she's driving, and she said, you know, now that Herb's retired, we're into oral sex. And my sister and I are looking at each other like, what the hell is she telling us? And she said, yeah, he sits in the chair, I sit on the couch, and we say, fuck you. I didn't know then that that is how relationships end up. But yeah, she had a good sense of humor. And during the Vietnam War, I was going to be drafted. Back then we had the draft. And my number, we didn't know what my number was going to be. Mom said, you're not going, you're going to Canada. And I said, Mom, please, I'll be fine. I said, I think the worst that's going to happen is if I get through basic training. And who knows if I would. The worst that's going to happen is they're probably going to have me handing out uniforms, sitting there at the base handing out uniforms. They just run them by and be like, 38 regular. 42 long. I mean, I couldn't figure myself, you know, being over there. Although it was always intriguing to me about the foxholes. When they would show a foxhole, because there's two service guys for every foxhole. But you'd only see one looking out. I realized then I wanted to be the other one. It's very hard to pin down your sexuality. Oh, I was going to start the show this way, not because I thought it was clever. I went with a different card. I was born and reared in Goshen, New York. I don't remember anything about the being born part. Did it get dark?
It did.
What?
Very telling.
Is that on purpose, Colette?
Not at all.
Oh, no, I told Colette if I suck at something, give me a blackout. I said, don't worry about it. It was just like a dimming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was having another TIA. What the fuck? Am I going to die here tonight on stage? I know Nancy already told everybody that I'm 65, but I tell people I'm 70. And they go, my God, you look great for 70. I said, I know. Then I tell them I'm only 65, and they go, oh, well, you look, oh. So I was watching the TV, the news. Oh my God, the latest thing is this family, some couple had 13 kids locked up in the house.
What?
My personal best was 3. Imagine how much they spent at the hardware store. They must have opened an account. I Didn't want that house. Years ago, they had on the news recently about that nut that admitted he had killed Eitan Pax, which I grew up with that story here in New York. And the guy said that he had lured him in with the promise of a chocolate soda. I was like, today we're taking iPad. You can't lure anybody in there. Oh, should I tell this one? This is an old one, but I think it was funny. And this was a few years ago, if you remember. Oh no, I'm sorry. What? No, go ahead. What? It'll give me time to take a drink. Who yelled rape? Then I'll never yell. Rape. It's different for men, you know. But yeah, James Franco, there's no way. There's no way you'd turn him down. Do you know anybody that would turn him down? I don't know. Men, women?
He has dirty fingernails.
He does?
Oh.
He could wear gloves. It's like that football player. Oh, what the hell's his name? I can't think of it right now, but he's so cute.
Ronaldo, is it?
No.
That's not him.
No, it's not him. I don't think I even wrote it down. But he's very good looking with the helmet on. When he takes the helmet off, his whole face changes. His hair is different. How do you like cool? As long as you keep the helmet on, we're good to go. Years ago, there was a thing in the news that was big, and people were all upset about it. Because the focus, of course, was wrong. But if you remember, there was a woman that was raising a chimp. She had a chimpanzee, and she called her best friend because it was out of control. The best friend came over to help, and ends up getting her face ripped off. Oh, it was terrible. They threw her off Facebook and everything. And everything was focused on this woman who went over there, you know. I said, what about the woman who called her and told her to come over? She was a nut. She was like, I don't understand what happened. She said, because she said, he's perfectly calm with me. She said, at night, I give him a little Merlot and a Xanax. And he sleeps quietly with me all night. And we've never had, I was like, she's fucking a chimpanzee. That's where the story is here. Not about the face. She's fucking a chimp and getting away with it. I was partly pissed off because I'd never thought of it. I'm going to tell you a couple of hotel stories. I worked in hotels for years. My buddy Joan here tonight, we worked together for years. She's one of my best buds. And but the craziness that goes on in hotels is, it's funny enough for a joke or two. But I want to start it out with first by telling you one that has nothing to do with, well, it does have to do with the guests, but in a different way. My comedy coach had said years ago, Tim Davis said, never do dick jokes. So I'm going to do a dick story. I was working at the Skyline Motor Inn. It's still there on 10th Avenue. And it was an old dump, even then, older now, and early 70s. And I was... Oh my God. I know, it's scary. And I was checking in these two guys that had come from the ship. One of the ships was in, and they were on the Italian ship. Two very good-looking guys. Is Michael Bill's falling asleep? Oh, you're doing the phone. All right, go. Sound effects. They were, and I think it might have been Fleet Week.
Yes.
I think it must have been. Yeah, they were two sailors.